Good afternoon, this is Planet TV. Welcome to the 1 p.m. news. I'm your presenter, Mary Atieno. And in the headlines, 19 dead after the commercial aircraft crashes into Lake Victoria in Tanzania. Raila unveils Mokwa Unga in game changer plan. No more funds for public universities. Overwhelming floods in Nigeria and Russia-Ukraine war. News. 19 dead after commercial aircraft crashed into Lake Victoria in Tanzania. A Tanzania commercial flight operated by Precision Air Crash landed in bad weather in Lake Victoria on Sunday, killing 19 people. The country's Prime Minister, Kassim Majaliwa, said officials believe all bodies have been recovered from the airplane, starting to pull out luggage and personal items from the aircraft.
Taarifa muda mfupi tukiwa tunakuja hapa na nikiwa nakaribia hapa, taarifa kutoka kule Kagera, 23 walikuwa wameshamudu kuwaokoa abiria 26 na kazi ya uokozi ilikuwa inaendelea. Nini kinaendelea? Tuendelee kumwomba Mwenyezi Mungu kwa sababu wakati malaika walikuwa hai. Tuombe sana Mwenyezi Mungu ndugu zetu waendelee kuwa hai huko ndani ili timu ya uokozi iweze kuokoa wote.
A team of doctors and security agencies have started the process of identifying the dead bodies and notifying families of the dead. The number of survivors as of Sunday evening was 24. Raila unveils Mokwa Inunga game changer plan. Raila Odinga officially opening of Kigoto maize milling plant in Homa Bay of Friday, November 2022. Azimio la Umoja boss Raila has launched a multi-million maize mill plant in Homa Bay, tipping the region for its first locally processed cooking flour ever. No more funds for public universities. Government to stop funding public universities. Machogu says. CS Machogu said that the current financial crisis affecting the institutions called for alternative sources of income for the institutions to ease pressure on government. He thus urged the public institutions for higher learning to embrace research, innovation and technology to generate their individual revenue. Overwhelming floods in Nigeria.
I'm going to move around each and every university in Kenya because a number of our universities are faced with problems, particularly finance. You get them complaining about underfunding, and we are encouraging that they must generate their own revenue because the exchequer, as it is now, is not going to be able to continue funding more because in Kenya education takes 25.9%. So we have to find other ways of creating and generating revenue for universities, and they have to look at other revenue streams.
Recent flooding in Nigeria has become an overwhelming disaster, and many states were not properly prepared despite the minister's warning. More than 600 people have died in the floods. Some 1.3 million displaced and more than 2,000 homes destroyed. Flooding is expected to continue until the end of November.
This is what the rainy season usually looks like in Anambra State in southeastern Nigeria. And this is what the same community looks like now. Swollen rivers have inundated numerous towns and villages across Nigeria, causing 1.4 million people to flee their homes for camps set up on higher ground.
Russia-Ukraine war. Ukraine braces more infrastructure attacks and power blackouts. Ukraine's President Zelensky warns of more Russian attacks on energy sites, amid fears in Kyiv of total power blackouts.
It's in the middle of a very difficult war, and Putin has been aiming to basically losing the war on the ground, has been aiming to degrade the electricity in particular, but all the power infrastructure. So just to give you an example, even though Ukraine has 4 nuclear plants. I think half of all the nuclear power comes from the Zaporozhye nuclear plant, and that's been in the news long enough.
And that marks the end of our news at 1 p.m. Remember to join us at 4 for this and more other news. I've been your presenter, Mary Atieno.